Say something, something, 'cause we don't talk about nothing no more. No, nothing, nothing. Do you not care about nothing no more? It's like we're fighting. Do you even want it? Do you feel you need this? Do you even feel it? Fighting for a lost cause, or am I fighting for us? Just tell me, is it worth it all? Feels like I've been doing way too much, babe. Feels like I've been working through this stuff, babe. Over time, lately it's been getting kind of tough, babe. Feels like I've been doing way too much, babe. Feels like I've been working through this stuff, babe. Over time, lately it's been getting kind of tough, babe. Feels like I don't know if you're home now, or if you found someone that you can spend the night with. Maybe I should go and find someone too. Would you pick up the phone right now, or do you still fall asleep with it on silent? The way that you used to do, when we were 1 foot in and 1 foot out. I know that I let you go, but I miss you now. All the things I should have said, but I didn't know how. I know that I let you go, but I miss you now.
Hey guys, good morning, good evening, good afternoon. What's going on? Welcome to the stream. Let me fix this up here, put some Simbit World stuff there. Hope you guys are doing well. Am I muted? Is this muted? Not working. Is the mic working? Yes it is. There we go. What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the stream. This has gotten all loose since the last stream. Hang on, let me fix it up. It is a really weird time to be streaming, but it's the best I can do. So I hope you guys are doing well. Happy Sunday, everybody. Turn this down a little bit here. Really loud, but yes. Yes, unfortunately we missed. This is the first stream and only stream this week. I caught the flu. Yes. Excuse me, aka the actual flu, not a cold, a flu from the Avis man on Monday. And it's just been absolutely a dreadful week. So it's better if I stream during the day, because in the morning and the evening, I'm just like totally gone. So I'm uked up on cold and flu tablets. I can do a bit of a stream. So that's why we're here at this time. I was going to try to stream last night, but Mrs. Oz said no. She said no. She put her foot down. She said no. So I said, well, I'm going to stream during the day today, and she said, yeah, okay, you can do that. So yeah, whatever the boss says. But anyways, hope you guys have been well. I'm not expecting many people to show up in the stream today, because we normally don't stream at this time, but I was kind of missing the sim, so I wanted to jump in and do the sim. I did do a flight last night, bit of a test flight. And I tell you what, Sim Update 3 fixed all my Sim Update 2 problems. Now, if anybody knows, Sim Update 1 was great for me. Sim Update 2, absolutely tragic. So far, Sim Update 3 is absolutely phenomenal. The performance gains, I've got all my settings the same as what I had for Sim Update 2. And the performance gains are between 20 and 40 frames in certain conditions. 20 and 40 frames. It is absolutely insane. Where it's gone and been the opposite for people for their Sims, where Sim Update 2 was generally good for them, Sim Update 3 hasn't been. So, but for me, now I can actually start boosting some of my settings back up to where they used to be, but we won't do it for this stream. So, but yeah. So Sim Update 3 is working here. That's great news. Yeah, Sim Update 3 is the one and only flight that I did as a test flight was absolutely insane. I could tell straight away. Excuse me. I could tell straight away that the sim performance was insane. So, anyways, that's what it is. So, you at this stage you won't hear me complain about Sim Update 3. It's pretty good. So we could tell that Sim Update 2 wasn't going was as getting to. Yeah, Sim Update 2 was just giving me the shits. And I think that was part of the irregular streaming you guys had over the last couple of months from me, because it just got way too frustrating. So, but then we'll just see. It's early days, but performance it looks pretty decent. So, but anyways, thank you for anybody that has popped in to say hello. Yes, a lot less people than what we normally do on a Sunday because of the time frame, but it is what it is. You guys definitely don't want to see me dreaming in the evening at this stage. And unfortunately, next week, by the time I start feeling better, late next week, there won't be any streams on next weekend because I got a big family thing on. So I'm trying to get as much in as possible as I can before I go and do that. So but anyways, Mr. William Kelly, hope you're doing okay. Someone is walking, you're trying to load in there. Ronald Richo, welcome to the stream. Mr. Evil Eagle Sky, welcome. And who else was here? I think there's only a few of you guys, but more people will probably pop in. Lonsky, it's good to see you. But what I could say is go get the flu shot. It's the only year I didn't get it. Actually, I think out of the past 5 years, this is the second year I didn't get it. And the other year I didn't get it, I got the flu as well. So, but yeah, I didn't get the flu shot because Mrs. Oz and Junior went and got it on a Saturday, and I was editing the news video, and I said, no, I can't go. I've got to get the news video done. I'll get it a different day, and I didn't get it. So, g'day, sick boy. What's going on, Mr. Foz? Yeah, so the dude, I'll tell you the story, right? Is my car finally, before we get into it, my car finally got the call up from the smash repairs after 7 weeks to get fixed. On last Thursday or Friday, I think it was. Anyway, so it went on the Monday. So I took my car down and then I caught a lift up to get the rental car. And when I was at the rental car, the dude at Avis was so sick. Like he was really, 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 really sick. Like he was wiping his nose, snot coming out, and then touching my driver's license and stuff. And I was like, oh no, this is not good. This is not good. What's this guy doing at work? Anyways, I had to go and get some more boxes for Flight Sim mods. Never had a flu shot, never had the flu. Well, you're a very, very lucky man. You're a very lucky man. Anyways, so I actually deliberately drove home and went and washed my hands because I'm like, I don't want to get sick, man. I don't want to get sick. I didn't have any because it wasn't in my car. So I wasn't in my car, but I grabbed some when I got home after I did all that. Anyways. But yeah, and then I started getting sick Tuesday night and woke up Wednesday feeling crook, and then by Wednesday night I was having hot and cold shivers and fevers and all sorts of stuff. I was sitting there watching TV and I was shivering with blankets all over me. It was crazy. So it happened super quick. But I reckon it's from the Avis, man. Like, you know when you know something, and I was like, oh, this doesn't feel good. So put a mask on so you don't get sick, Shane. I was doing all right. I was having Monday was a good day. It's like finally my car's getting in there. They gave me a crappy Hyundai as a rental car when they were meant to give me something else, and then the dude gave me the flu. So, anyways, and I forgot about what the flu's like to get because I haven't had it for quite a few years, and it's not like getting a cold. The flu. Going around is meant to be knocking people out for a couple of weeks, so but I'm just fighting for it. Anyways, all our Ferraris, they were all out of Ferraris, Mr. William Kelly. Yeah, they're all out of Ferraris. No, they were meant to give me an SUV, some Mitsubishi thing, and they gave me some Hyundai thing. It's brand new though. It's still got the car smell. It's only done 3,000 Ks, but I haven't been going anywhere, so it's been sitting in the garage because I've been crook. So anyways, so I was really excited to see Sim Update 3 come out, but I just didn't even pick up the sim until yesterday. I uninstalled everything from Flight Sim and then installed everything completely from scratch. So some of my things aren't fully set up, but they're pretty close to. So, Mr. Michael, what's going on, Schmacko? So, yeah, so that was my story. Like that dude. And when I take my car back, I'm going to go, how you feeling, mate? You looked pretty sick last time I saw you when I picked up my car. And if he turns around and he says, yeah, I had the flu, and then I'm going to go, oi, thanks very much for coming to work, man. You gave me the flu. I'm gonna bring it up to him. I'm going to tell him. What are you talking about, Evil? But anyways, that's the reason why we're streaming during the day instead of at night time, because I even had to have a nap. Excuse me. I even had to have a nap just before the stream just to get enough energy to stream. So we'll get through as much as we can. So, but anyways, we are in the Phoenix, and I still don't have an airline to fly. So we're doing our Frontier flight, and I thought I would do a bit more testing in the sim and do some LAX and stuff like that. And because I've had to recache the sim's going to look pretty average when it comes to texturing and stuff outside the airports, because it needs to cache, and it takes a couple of days and a couple of flights for it to really do that. So if people are jumping in Sim Update 3 and they've done fresh installs and they go, oh, it's got blurry textures everywhere, that's because the sim takes time to cache if you've got a big cache limit of like 64 gigs or something like that. So that's what we're going to do. So we purchased some tickets, and we're going to do some Pilot's Life flights, and I might chuck Insane Tensions on the second flight or something like that. So you're probably going to hear me coughing because I'm so shit when it comes to muting the mic that if I mute the mic, then I'll forget to unmute it. So we'll just have to put up with it. Sorry, I meant a 6 call in a buzz box. I still don't know what you're talking about. I still don't know. I'm a bit fuzzy in the head. I'm on cold flu tablets, man. So yeah, that's my excuse. I'm pretty dense on a normal time frame, but let alone yeah. Anyways, I've forgotten our sound levels that we're meant to have our sounds on, so I don't know if you guys can hear the music or not, because we only just got the new app, and then I hadn't streamed since then. So if your multiplayer is on, I see you, but it looks like you can't see me. I can see you guys because I just don't have tags turned on, but I can turn tags on. There we go. Tags on, tags off. So, but Bopper, welcome to the stream. I'm probably still caching and stuff. And the other thing, Bopper, is some of my munching on the flu bikes. What's the flu bikes? But also, Mr. Bopper, is that I haven't installed everything from the marketplace, so I may not have planes in here that you've got. I haven't done any of that sort of stuff yet, so. But I can see you. One of the things I think they were meant to address was to stop that cutoff where multiplayer, where people were meant to be dropping off, like it's doing there. But I don't know. Munching on the flu. You guys are lost me between you and evil right now. I flew biscuits. No, flu pills that I've got some. I've been eating cough lollies like it's going out tomorrow. Oh, there we go. You just popped in there. It's probably still caching. Young Boppy, you just appeared there for a quick second. Microsoft at Beta Simulator 2024, is it? There he goes. He's starting to. The sim's still caching. So he's gonna eventually pop in there. So it's getting better, Foz. It's getting better. I reckon by sim update 4, they'll be good to go. But I don't know. Sim update 2 was absolutely crap, and sim update 3 so far seems to be really, really, really good. So, but I was watching Kenko last night, and as I was testing mine, and he was having like 27 or 16 frames, and I'm like, man, I've got like 40 plus extra frames. It's crazy how many extra frames that I've got. It's insane. So I've got my settings set to where I sort of started dropping them down. Like my settings were higher in sim update 1 than what they were in sim update 2, but now I'll slowly start putting them back. Well, we'll be all dead by the time Microsoft Flight Simulator works it out properly. No, GTA 6 might be out by then, and we go and do that. So, but as you can see, like, look at this. If I did this sort of stuff in sim update 2, it just wouldn't work. So, but yeah, it's absolutely crazy. So, excuse me. So yeah, so it's been a bit of an interesting week. Plus, FS Mods has been absolutely crazy in the last 2 weeks due to the our US customers and the exemptioning finishing for the de minimis exemption. So it's been absolutely crazy in this. It's amazing how many people actually don't know about it and don't realize that they're going to have to pay tariffs. So it's been absolutely crazy getting that sorted out. So between having the flu and then that, Sim Update 3 wasn't really a big thing in my mind this week until I sort of got time to sit down last night. So the Phoenix, maybe because you have showed aircraft in close proximity off. Show aircraft in. I may do. Let me go and have a look. Where do I got to change that? Is that in line? Aircraft. Where's that setting? I forget. Multiplayer on aircraft in aircraft traffic type off. What? Where's that setting though? I thought it was in online. I don't know which one it is. Up top bottom. Up top bottom. What are you, Fozzie? You're messing with me. You're messing with me. It's not graphics. I don't think it is in graphics, is it? It is in online. Okay, just got to remember I'm a bit cloudier than normal. Multiplayer, that's all good. Convert incoming voice to text. Multiplayer. Rolling cache, that's all good. Bandwidth unlimited. There's nothing there about it. There's a whole bunch of settings put into the sim that wasn't there before. If you guys haven't had a look, all to do with the airports too, which I've turned all off. I can't see it. My mouse went over it. What's it called again? I don't see anything to do with traffic here. There's nothing to do with traffic in there. I've got aircraft traffic type, but that just turns AI traffic on. Under multiplayer servers. Oh, show multiple aircraft and close. Jesus Christ. I told you, I'm really bad at the moment. There we go. There we go. Then he pops up straight away. And the winner is... There we go. There we go. You're a funny guy, Oz Lightsaber. I've got no idea, man. I got no idea. Come on. Just like, you know, you got to be patient with me at the moment. Guys, you just need to be really patient with me. Oh, what's this one do? That. I don't even know what this is. What is that? GSX main menu. I don't even have GSX installed. Turn that guy off. Like camera replay. Toggle AFTI pause off. No, that's not it. Communication. No. Paying tensions menu. No, it's not that. Is ops brief changed thing? No. I don't know what that. What's that? Oh, who knows? Who knows? Avis offers tissues instead of mileage upgrade. Well, it's all done in insurance, so it's like unlimited mileage and there's no excess. So if I prang the car, I wouldn't have to pay for it. But the thing is, I haven't been driving it because I've been sick. So, all right, let's get a bit of a flight going, guys, and do some stimming because I want to get through free flights and do some testing, but I'll be pushing it to get through free flights with the way I've been, if that makes any sense. So, feel free to hang around, put up with my dry, very, very, very dry sense of humor today. Hi, do you own the SimBrief a subscription? Yes, I do, Bronson. Yep, it's a must if you want to fly any airliner flights or IFR, and it's very, very well worth it in my opinion. So, is it worth it? Yeah, that's what I was just saying. It is, but it depends what you use it for, my friend. Depends what you use it for. I haven't connected up any of the cockpit stuff because if you guys have been watching, I've been starting to roll out the hardware videos, and lucky they were all pre-recorded before I got sick, and I've got a bunch more. We've got like 20 hardware videos to come out for all sorts of stuff, so I just haven't bothered putting the cameras on today for the hardware stuff. So hope you guys understand when it comes to that. I just didn't want to do the extra work today. And I'm going to need to go and get a tissue and blow my nose in a second. It's starting to run. Alright, let's turn all this stuff on here. Let's turn some nav lights on there as well. And there's something missing. What do I want to do? I want to turn some of those on as well. Yeah, it was the thing I just wanted to find out from someone who owned it, and recently going to get. Yeah, well, the thing is, it's a subscription, Bronson, so you can pick it up for a month and see if you like it, and if you don't like it, you could just end the subscription. So but yeah, if you fly airliners and stuff, and obviously you can use things like charts, so we'll be using the charts here. That's actually got the flight that I did in last night, so we're gonna unload that. So but yeah, it's amazing, and the thing is, they keep working on it. So alrighty, let's get into what we need to do today. So anyways, I hope you guys have been well over the last week. I hope you've had a good week, and I'll be interested to hear from you guys if Sim Update 3's been good for you. I haven't done any of the world update and the helicopter or anything like that they released for the Germany Gamescom, but yeah, be interested to see how you guys are gone with it that are on 2024. Obviously I need to update this, but it will switch it to kilos for me. And that's all good there. We'll leave that on that screen now, and we'll get to the balance in a second, because I'm going to just do some loading in some flight plans and stuff. All right, that's all lined there. And I will have to go and get a tissue in a second. I don't know why I didn't bring them in. There you go. Even Captain Fozzie said, Bronson, that it's definitely worth it. So there you go. All right, so we Foxtrot Tango. We're doing Frontier flights. I like Frontier not because of the airliner that they are. I've never flown on them. I just like their liveries, and they fly around on the west coast, which is always cool. Let's go and find some wins and request the wins. There we go. We'll punch those in there. That'll come and back and bite me on the ass later when I'm trying to do something on the FMS, but that's what's going to happen. Let's align those so that can start counting down. And we've got to grab the costs and stuff. Can you guys hear the sim sounds and stuff and the music? Like, what are we rating here? I don't know where it's meant to be at. Mr. A320 Simulation, what's going on? Based off your livery, this is going to be an excellent stream, just saying. Are you a fan? Are you a fan of Frontier? I'll actually go to the off brief here. Everything sounds fine. No worries. Thank you very much. I forgot what we used when I've changed the Stream Deck app. 528. Okay. Cost index to Las Vegas is 5, and flight level is to 8,000. Their line. How's the wind going here? Insert the uplink there. And let's have a look at our departure. What are we going to do? Bronson says 7 out of 10. I don't know what that means. It's an okay airline. It's 7 out of 10. It might have to be it. Hint, hint. All right, let's do the charts here. Let's see for a departure. Generally, it's runway 25 right to get out of here. But as we're going to Las Vegas, I don't know what they use to get out of Las Vegas. No, 25 right. Okay. All right. So we'll take that. Mr. Bron Fox, thank you very much for the subscribe. Welcome to the stream. So we're going to be using a runway 25 right, which that's what I was thinking it was going to be. This guy here. The Zep 2 departure. Let's go and find that dude. Zep 2 departure, which is that one there. And then the rest are transition. I'll rest them on. And we'll insert that in there. And then we'll go and put some weights in now. And put the weights in. And Bronson, that's what you want to use SimBrief and all that sort of stuff for. Music 7, 10 is the sim. Sounds hardly can hear over the music. Alright, so music needs to come down. The party on the south side. I'm parked at the top end, so I could just like push back and go around, so the taxi's not that far to do. The taxi's not too far, Foz, so yeah, Yeah. Yeah, it's not too far. All right, let's load the aircraft here. Let's do this instantly. This. And it didn't go. So I didn't send it to the McDo. There we go. I'm so far out of it. As a current captain at F9, I agree. What do you mean as a captain for an airline? I'm pretty slow at the moment because I have the flu, so... let's get to the departure pref. Sync load, calculate, send to the McDo. We're not even going to double check this, which probably should. 25 row dry. Flaps config, anti-ice off, packs will be off. Okay, that'll all be fine. That's all been sent, and we're good to go. Rocking the old school livery. Don't think we have any of those anymore. I love the Frontier liveries. I think they're super cool. Super cool. All right, we are going to get rid of the stairs because I don't know why we've got stairs there. So let's go back here. One thing I'll say with the Phoenix is I'm finding that the EFB is like a bit laggy, but the sim's not laggy. The EFB is a bit laggy. Let's just get rid of the forward stairs. And let's go and actually start off some stuff, yeah. Can you guys even hear the click of the buttons? Beacon light can go on. And we'll start the APU. Yeah, the EFB is laggy. Yeah, hey J Russ, ask my original flight instructor why she stayed with Frontier for so long. She said because they flew new aircraft and they aren't Boeing. A320 simulations, you're a real world A3 captain? How cool, says Mr. Bopper. Right, APU door should be open by now. I could go down and check, but I'm just going to wing it off the time frame. Doors open. Listen to those sounds. Very cool. Well, that just reminds me. I needed to stand something for the printers before we started. There we go. All done. Alright, APU's alive. Let's turn on the bleeds. There we go. We're going to get ready for a pushback. So, what I'll do, guys, is I'll probably bring on Sane Tensions and we'll bring on some ATC later on. But for the first flight, I won't bother. Just because I don't want to load this thing up with everything at once. Kilo Papa Hotel X-Ray. Let's bring in some metadata for Phoenix today. Let's grab the real world data for Phoenix. Runway 25, which is going to be favored. Wind is 7 knots at 90, 22.2 degrees Celsius. Broken clouds. Or scattered clouds at 2,500, or between 1,200 to 2,500, and then we've got broken clouds at 10,000, and the QNH will be 1015. It's saying for historical data. Interesting. So yeah, we'll just do our own flying for the first flight, and then I'll bring in some ATC. I'll just put expected 10,000 feet on takeoff. Yeah, Fozzie's been wanting to get into 2024 for a while, so it's not because he doesn't want to, I don't think, at all. All right, let's put the map there. That's good. That's good. That's good. That's good. All right, let's get rid of the GPU. And then my McDo just went down. That was interesting. Chocks go off. Let's connect Tug. We're doing the pushback there. Hugs lost us there already. And let's start number 2. That should fix that. Mr. A320 simulation. So you still in the flight sim even though you're flying in the real world, my friend? Stop. Brakes going on. And we'll make sure the engine starts all right. There's Mr. Young Bopper. Oh shit. I'll be back. Bring you guys back in, and I've just got to restart the engine again. That was my bad. Oh, Mrs. Oz is on the way. No, we didn't feel any. They had it. I think they said there was a couple little small tremors after the earthquake, but after the initial quake, we didn't feel anything. So nothing extra other than the earthquake was felt down here. So, all right, let's go engine number 1. The engine sounds, do you like them, Foz? Excuse me. Yeah, the sounds in the Phoenix is so much better than the PMDG, but once PMDG redo all their sounds, once they finish redoing all their sounds, then I'll jump back into the 777. All right, engine starts good. Been done. That's cool. That's cool. Oh, that's cool. APU bleed can go off. That can go off. Taxi signs or taxi can go on. Oh, we didn't actually have seatbelts turned on, so we need to turn those on there. And that is good. If we actually have a look here, we're going to go flaps 1. And then down 4.4 on the trim. 1, 2, 3, 4. And Frontier needs a koala bear, yeah. But aren't they all like native animals from the US? Like, isn't what I've got is a jackrabbit? Is that what you guys call it? Is a jackrabbit and a rabbit the same thing, or is a jackrabbit bigger? To me, that looks like just a rabbit. But yeah. Alright, so as soon as we get in the air, I'll go and bloody blow my nose because it's annoying me. Chrono is good to go, and brakes are going to be off, and we're just going to do a taxi up the top here. Jackrabbit is a big scary one. So is that like just a normal rabbit but a big one, or is it a different breed? That's what I don't know, if it's a different breed or not. Excuse me. Ah, there's Mr. Kookaburra. I can't believe some people come flying with us, and there's actually 30 of you guys watching, considering we don't stream at this time. Not only are native US animals, though, they are mostly okay. So we're going to taxi behind young Bopper here. So we're just going to, normally I'd go up where he is, but because he's there, we're just going to go around this way. Mr. Mike Sydney, we're on the West USA server. West USA server. But I kid you not, when I was checking the FPS, I was getting 60 to 80. Sorry, I was getting 40 to 60 frames in the airport. 40 to 60 frames, where in Sim Update 2, I was getting like, or actually even 65 frames. But in Sim Update 2, I was getting like 20 to 30. Hey, Captain Kookaburra, what's going on? Just got jobs done around at the house. Time to do some flight simming. Yeah, my apologies for the late sort of stream details and stuff, but we'll probably be streaming on Tuesday morning and Wednesday night, and they're the only streams, maybe a Thursday morning stream, but they're the only streams I can do this week coming, because I'm doing a family thing for the whole weekend next weekend. So all right, I'm going to turn tags off just for a little bit here, but we'll still have a bunch of videos. We've got tons of hardware videos to release. And I took the night off for doing the news video, because Mrs. Oz says, no, you need to take the day off. So I didn't even do the news video yesterday. We're going to clip a wing here. I can feel it. Or maybe not. So glad you got all the weekend jobs. Oops. Mrs. Oz to the rescue. She's going to grab some cough lollies. I watched your latest video on the PAP3. Yeah, I think Wing must have got a bunch of like PAP3s into the countries, because a lot of people have been ordering all the PAP3 stuff.
The cabin is now secure for takeoff.
Thank you, honey. Huh? Oh, just maybe my drink bottle. That's about it. What happened? Just, do you want to keep that door closed? Thanks. Huh? Yeah, it's Mrs. Oz. First thing I learned in Captain's Upgrade, when you need to be on the center line when you hit something. I don't know. I think that piece of equipment shouldn't be there. Shouldn't be there. What? Nothing in it. Thank you, Mrs. Oz. All right. Where was I? Auto brake to max. Pop this guy out here. Pop that guy out there. Pop that guy out there. Oops. Do that, and we should be good for takeoff. All the configs are good. Let's get the second chrono up. Clear left, center, and right. Runway 25. Oh, what's going on, Fabian? I'm not nursing you. So if you guys found out, like last Sunday, what was it? The microwave broke. We had to get a new microwave. Then the bloody dishwasher, no, not the dishwasher. The dishwasher is broken too now. And the dryer broke. So I got the dryer replaced. So I had to go up and get a dryer when I was like full sick. And then, but the thing is, Fabian is really funny when it comes to like beeps on electronics. And whenever we use the microwave now, it's got a different beep. She shits herself. And then she comes to me to feel safe. You can go out. Oh, you right? Closed the door too quickly and scooted her up the bum. Finally ordered the Honeycomb Bravo. I can't wait. Does Flight Sim mods do mounting brackets for tablets and stuff? Yeah, absolutely, Captain Kookaburra. Go and have a look at it. We've got heaps of stuff for tablets and keyboards and all the stuff there. So, yeah, absolutely. You know, it always happens in 3. Yeah, and the whippersnipper. I've got to get a new whippersnipper. Because the whippersnipper broke. So there's 4 things. Pilot's life's gonna kill me. There we go. I ignored your messages. I didn't see any of your messages, Brett. How did you message me? If it was via Discord, I can't see them. No usable runway. Man, that sun's bright. It's all good, Brett. I normally don't stream at this time, but because I'm sick, it's just like I don't want to stream at night. Performance is so much better in Sim Update 3. Up's going up. And what do I pilot on? No worries, Michael. Thank you, mate. Appreciate it. Is the whippersnipper a weed eater? I don't know. I think you guys got different names. I think you call them weed whackers or something like that, or a weed weeder. And yeah, but it's the same. It's the same thing. It's the same thing. A weed whacker, same thing. Zimmy's trying to work out a raid from YouTube. Someone teach him how to do it. And I feel really bad because obviously we had Brett streaming and Symphonitic streaming, and I didn't want to stream on top of them as well, but the only time I could really do it. Not to be confused with a whippersnapper. Yes, not to be confused with a whippersnapper.
Seatbelt fastened whilst
There we
the
go.
seatbelt sign is on. We recommend that you keep your seatbelt fastened whenever you are seated.
Been to pick up some pots for the new plants. Nice. So as you can see, a lot of when we fly into, see, a lot of the stuff's still caching, and there's going to be pop-ups and stuff. Because obviously it's a brand new sim for me because I did a complete reinstall. You're definitely still a whippersnapper, Foz. But yeah, I've still got to get a weed whacker. We had like a lot of rain on the east coast of Australia. So it's been wet today. It's like the first sunny day. So, and I haven't been up to do any grass work, but I did the grass last week before it started raining. And unfortunately, I couldn't whacker it, so whippersnipper it. So it looks a bit funny. Uh, 28. I'm gonna just go straight up to 28. There we go. Up we go. But yeah, Sim Update 3 performance out of there is absolutely insane. So now I've got to go and do the painful thing of testing my sim and upping my settings again. Where I had to downgrade my settings for Sim Update 2. Now I've got to put them back up. But yeah, so we had dishwashers gone, dryer went, microwave went, and whippersnipper went. I got the dryer and we've got the microwave. I'll get the whippersnipper next because we can just wash dishes by hand. And yeah, they're all the things. Everything's sort of broken at once. Lights can go up because we're just gone past 10,000. And we're all good there. We have a dishwasher, me. Yeah. That's our place. Well, I'll be honest with it's not like the dishwasher went down in the same week. Like it went down before that. So we've been washing dishes for a little bit. And the thing is, I don't know, this house has been here for 10 years now. And this is going to be our third dishwasher. Like, dishwashers just don't last. Sim Update 3 has broken my sim settings. Crap FPS are jumping from 30 to 50 all over the place. Seems to be a known issue with the GPU and the CPU will be fixed for Sim Update 4. Well, Big L, I'm gonna say hopefully they don't fix it. Because Sim Update 2 was crap for me and Sim Update 3's been absolutely fantastic. But did you go through the extra settings they put in the menu though? So you've got extra settings for the airport, and on dynamic settings you can then set your minimum frames and your maximum frames as well. JJ said, I had some land way back, needed a serious brush cutter 2-stroke with a cow horn handles made into the house and can actually cut grass with it. Yeah, so the whippersnipper that I've had's like 9 years old. It's a petrol one, but I don't know. I actually might go electric for the whippersnipper. I'd never go electric for a push mower though. Careful, Sims incoming. Okay, no worries. I'll excuse his behavior in advance. I didn't even drop any Sim to say hello. Oh, here we go. What's going on, buddy? Hope you're doing well. Sim Fanatic raid. Is it a real raid, or are you guys just pretending to raid because Sim Fanatic didn't know how to do a YouTube raid? I reckon it's the second one. You guys are just raiding because Sim Fanatic didn't know how to do a real raid. It is a real raid? I'm doing it. Good to hear. No, I still feel like crap. Thank you very much. That's why I'm streaming during the day and not at night time. But anyways, welcome Sim Fanatic fans. I was in your stream. I did come up as a raid. There we go. It did come up as a raid. Good. I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you, Mr. Darren. Proud of you for working that out. There we go. We need to do more raids on YouTube. But yes, I'm streaming this time because I'm no good at nighttime or in the morning with this flu. So, but I did pop in your stream, but I didn't say hello because you were too busy talking to Hanger at the time. So, but welcome, guys. Hope you guys are doing well. Mine come up on the real raid too, but you missed it. Well, to be honest, Brett, I'm a bit out of it at the moment. That's my excuse, and I'm sticking to it, you know. That's why we're flying airlines and we're flying an Airbus, because they're easy to fly. Oh, it was when the missus was talking to me. Okay, that's why I would have got sidetracked. But hello, everybody. I've missed whoever's popped in. Hey, Phoenix, what's going on? You beat me to the unboxing of the Moser. I've had the Moser for a while, Darren. That was filmed quite a while ago. But I'm only getting around to I'm only getting around to editing them now. So, hey, Marion, what's going on? Are we holding out? We're getting there. We're getting there. The rumors on the street says this flu lasts for like 2 weeks, but I'm probably about 30% better than what I was 3 days ago. So. Oh, Hanger's here as well. What's going on, Hanger? I didn't see you sneak in. Beto's here. You got a cold? No, it's the flu, Beto. Got a cold. Flu, unfortunately. You sound like... I actually sound way better. This is my radio voice. No, Beto, the real flu. That one time that guy out. FY Sim update 3 completely broke STO's model matching mods. Yeah, I don't use the model matching. But yeah, Sim update 3 is, like I said, it's been absolutely wonderful for me. The flu is very appropriate for a flight sim stream. Yeah. Hello, Maple. Any stutters? None. I'm getting... I was actually going to pause it for a second too. I'm going to pause this for a second. I'm getting 40 to 60 frames higher. Sorry, I got freaking sweat on me, man. I'm getting 40 to 60 frames higher. That's how much performance I'm getting out of Sim Update. Sorry, I'm having a hot sweat at the moment. But what I'd wanted to mention and show when I was having a look around at stuff. So I put it on dynamic and I put a frame rate target of 40, but also you can do a maximum frame rate. There's a maximum frame rate section in here too now. But here's all my settings, which are what I had my settings set for. Actually, my terrain level of detail is a little bit higher, but I've got to start putting my settings back up. But these are my settings. So I have pretty much everything on ultra and high. Motion blur turned off. But if you've noticed, you've got all these settings down here now, which are basically turned all airport stuff off. So these weren't there before, where you got airport services quantity. I've turned off. Airport services variety is low. Marianne, thank you very much, mate. I appreciate it. Thank you, buddy. I appreciate it.
Blue skies all.
Thank you, mate. Thank you very much. That is very cool. Thank you very much for doing that. Parked aircraft quantity I've turned off. Parked aircraft variety low, and aircraft traffic quantity low, and so forth. So I've turned all that off. So I don't know if that's where my frame increase is coming, and I'm not running GSX. So, and then I've put my maximum frames to 80. So those settings weren't in the sim before, but they are now. So I'm not sure if people have been playing around with them or not. But yeah. Time for a AFS shuffle? No, you don't even do the shuffles anymore, man. You don't even do the shuffles anymore. And it's your thing. We're going to turn the brightness up here. Yeah, I'm using frame gen. Yeah. Yeah, so hang on, I'll show you again. So using frame gen, I've got it on balance. I'll probably put it back to quality because I've got to put my settings back up because my performance has gotten really, really good. and then running on DLSS. So yeah. And I'll probably have to change dynamic. I'll probably have to put that up to a higher frame rate because the performance is so much better. And I'll always put my exposure down at -1 just to give it the contrast a little bit better of the sim. The Bandit, the shuffle, we don't do shuffles here. We never did. You'd have to be a fool to do a shuffle on your stream. Hey, Darren. Now, there's something you don't hear every day because my performance is going, yeah. It's insane. The performance dropped, Richo, from Sim Update 1, because you guys heard me say it so many times that Sim Update 2 just not as good. And all the stutters and shit. It's been quite frustrating. And then to watch Kenko stream last night where Sim Update 2's been awesome for him, and he's got a way better PC than mine. He's running like a 5090 and DDR5 and latest CPU and all that sort of stuff, and he's getting like 16 frames. It's crazy. It's so what he was frustrated last night on his stream, and it's like that's been me the last 3 months. And every time I did a news video and they're like, oh, this is version 2.27, I'm like, come on, man, just drop a new update out. But yeah, so hopefully they can get it at a whatever they've changed the needle from Sim Update 1 to Sim Update 2, which didn't work for me, and then they've changed it back to Sim Update 3, which works for me but not for other people. If they can get it a happy medium where it doesn't really, you know, then we'll be good. You're playing Hotel Renovator? No. No, Strike Falcon. No. No. The boss said I had to have the night off, the day off, so I cancelled the video. I didn't do the video. Because I've had the flu. I still did 2 videos this week though. We did a first impressions of the A320 gear from Flight Simulator Cockpit, and then Cockpit Simulator, and also did a first impressions unboxing of the Moser yoke. So we still did a couple of videos this week. This is why I'm still in 2020, not ready for me yet. Still don't have the PMDG and the MD11. Yeah. It's just the inconsistency, Mr. Captain Howdy, of you don't know what's actually going to happen. I was thinking that Sim Update 3 wasn't going to do this performance. I really didn't think it was going to give us this performance. I was actually surprised. Runway 26 left. How was hangars? Hang on, I'll come back to that in a sec. We'll grab it from Primo. So we're going to do 26 left from Primo in. So we'll pop that in a second. How is Hangar's new plane? It was great. Did a giveaway. Nice. It's always nice when developers do giveaways. Especially when it's new release, because some of them don't like doing it. So I think that's always good. All right, so we're going to, I'm not sure if my Las Vegas airport scenery is actually installed today, so we could be landing in default Scenery, I don't know. ILS Z or Zulu for runway 26 left. Oh, there we go. There it is there. And then we're going to use the Riksar for a roll. That guy there, and then the older transition, which is this guy there. And you insert all those in there. Course wants me to turn on the heading track for a second. There we go. Bloody Airbuses. All right, that's all back there. So that's all programmed in. Top of descent's going to be in 40 nautical miles. How are the dogs going? Yeah, all right. Rosie's got some sort of permanent bacteria infection on her skin on her back because she's getting old. What else was going on? She was at the vet this week. Other than that, they're all good. We've got two of the doggos are pretty old, so they're having old dog problems. And Rosie would like you. And we have Baby and basically keeps giving herself stomach poisoning. She keeps drinking. We've got one section where dew drips from the gutter. So condensation from the gutter, it just drips. And I've got to spray it. But she keeps drinking the water from there. And then 2 days later, she's just like throwing up. But then she feels better. And then she goes back and does the same thing. And then she gets sick again. It's like, friggin' hell. Can you stop doing that, dog? But Marion Harris, thank you very much for the $5 dono, mate. I appreciate it. At least you're not drinking from the loo. No, they don't drink from the loo. They're little dogs. Mr. Whitehead, what's going on? Welcome to the stream. So yeah, she keeps doing that. So nothing out of the usual for the doggos. They're just being the doggos. And of course, Mrs. Oz and Junior had the flu shot, so they haven't got sick whatsoever. It's just me that didn't get the flu shot this year. So the sympathy is there is no sympathy whatsoever. Except I told you so. Holy cow. It's 37.8 degrees in Las Vegas. 37.8. That is crazy. That's hot. And 11. And QNH is 10:11. So we'll punch that in already. It's normal. Roy's going fine. Las Vegas is a desert. Well, it's a desert at the moment. Apparently there's no one going there from what we hear. It's like really, really quiet. Death Valley's a lot hotter. Yeah, I've heard. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I've been to Vegas before. It's very dry. It's very dry. Just like symphonetic sense of humor. Even drier than that. Flu shots are overrated. I tell you what, I got the flu. He was born in Vegas, really? I wouldn't tell too many people about that, Maple, to be honest. I got a flu in 23, I'm thinking. And it was really, really bad. So the last 2 years after that, maybe 22, I don't know. Last 2 years after that, I got flu shots, and then this year I didn't get a flu shot that year. Got a flu shot last 2 years, been fine. This year didn't get a flu shot, and I got sick. So out of the last 4 years, the 2 years I didn't get a flu shot, I got the flu. And before that, I haven't had the flu since I was like a kid. So I find the flu makes me more... Yeah, see, I don't get any of that. I get a bit of a sore arm for a few hours, but that's usually about it. All right, we're going to go down to 26. There you go. COVID makes me feel sick. Yeah. Yeah, they the first lot made me feel tired, but I haven't had a COVID shot for friggin' since COVID was a thing. For the last 20 years. Well, knock on wood, Mr. CP6565. Knock on wood. The problem is I knew this was coming. When I saw that dude wiping his nose, like I saw him, right? He was grumpy, right? This dude was grumpy at the Avis car rental, right? He was grumpy. And then he took another dude out. He took another dude out to show him where his car was. And I saw him blow his nose. And I'm like, oh man, I hope you wash your hands before you serve me. Because he was clearly quite sick. And then he had snot coming out of his nose when he was serving with me, and he was hoping that I wouldn't see him, right? So he just wipes it, and then the next minute he's touching my driver's license because they've got to scan it for some shit or look at it. And then I was like, I had to go somewhere else after I picked the car up. I had to get some boxes for FS mods. So I deliberately drove home and went and washed my hands because I'm like, I don't want to get sick. I don't have time to get sick. I was like, I know I'm going to get sick from this Avis dude because he's got a cold, something. And then, yeah, he had the flu. So I'm blaming it on him. So I saw it coming. And I was like, I hope I'm going to dodge this like a bullet. But obviously I picked it up. That's above beyond. Yeah, I'm going to... When I see him, if he's there when I have to drop my car off, because my car gets fixed from the smash repairs, I think on Wednesday, the 27th, whatever day that is. 25th is tomorrow. Yeah, Wednesday. When I drop... If the dude's there, I'll go to him and just go, hey... How you feeling? You didn't look too well the other day. If he goes, yeah, I had the flu, and then I'll turn around and I'll say to him, yeah, I've had the flu after I met you. Thank you, mate. You would sue the rental company? See, we don't do that in Australia. We don't sue people because they look at you the wrong way. $1 million for mental hardship. Yeah. Hardship mental. We just don't do that in Australia. We're a bit more tough. Yeah, good luck trying to prove it from... Yeah, absolutely nobody important. I could have... The thing is, I could have picked it up from somewhere else. But I'm just assuming it's him, you know? That's who I'm pushing my frustrations onto. How funny. Your guys say smash instead of crash. Yeah. We say smash repairs, or we say oh, what's the other thing? The wreckers? Not the wreckers. Body. There's something. There's another word we call it as well. We go. Thanks, mate, for the sharing. Panel beaters. Yeah. There we go. Panel beaters. It depends what part of the world that you're part of Australia you're from. Body shop? No. The body shop's where you go and buy soap and stuff from Richo. Don't make me laugh. Don't make me laugh. Ugh. It's not too bad now. The last couple of days when I was laughing, it was so sore to laugh, but now it's not too bad. Yeah, it took 7 weeks. 7 weeks from when they looked at... hey, Cliff, what's going on? I assume it's Cliff or CFF. It took 7 weeks from when my car went in there to get looked at to get actually repaired, to go in to get repaired. So this lady crashed up the back of my car nearly 2.5 months ago now, and it's only getting fixed. How crazy is that? And this is meant to be in their quiet season. They say they're busier in summertime. I've like got the insurance company sending me messages trying to find out what's going on. It's taking so long. I just saw CFF, so I was like, Cliff. I'm just making shit up, Mr. CFF. Took a month to get my car back after a fender bender. It's a bit of a wait, yeah. It's I think it's way too long. I don't think I should. For someone that you pay insurance, I don't think you should be waiting that long. Like, what do I pay for it? They need to provide other options, if you ask me. These guys do a really, really good job because I've had cars in there before. Yeah. The old days, you gave a loaner or you paid for a rental. Yeah, like you get a rental car, but I was lucky that my car was drivable, but I was driving around with a car that had a fender bender on the back of it, which is, you know, not something that I would like. Yeah, the repair centers, these guys are busy. But I think that the insurance company needs to come up with, if the smash repairs is, just going on the Richo here, is busy, they need to have more than that as an option. I would have still probably chosen them because I know they do good work, but you know, you gotta have something to complain about, don't you? Oh, that one hurt. Hey, Vruden, what's going on? There's Richo, and I can see his plane, which I wouldn't be able to see his plane in Sim Update 2. You can beat a 6 and no one is good enough to do it. How do you mean? The bunnies on the tail, yep. Yep. We've got the bunny livery out. Insurance companies have a preference of repairers that they get good deals with. Yeah, absolutely. Here's this thing, right? Last time I went in there to get my car fixed for insurance because a dude bloody doored my car at the service station. So you guys probably heard that story, but I won't tell it again today. But anyways, last time I had it in there is they give you like a slip of paper that has credit, and they call you a taxi to take you to the car rental place, right? And then you just fill out the paper and that you tell and you give it. It's like a check, but it's like a credit. So you get $50 to get a cab to the place and back, right? So I get there and they told me on the phone that they'll organize a taxi. It's like, okay, so the same things as what it was a few years ago. And when I get there, she goes, hey, have you got a ride? And I said, no, I'm going to need one. The guy said you'd call a taxi and pay for it because it's part of the insurance. And she said, we'll just call you an Uber and you can just do that. So which means I pay for it. And I said, well, I don't have Uber on my phone because I actually don't need it. I've used it once, or I've set it up on a phone once, but I never used it. And because I never needed to use it. I've always had a car, so I've never needed to use it. Anyways, I said they obviously didn't want to pay for it, so it's like, all right, I'll just find my own way. So I just started walking, and I went to set up Uber on my phone, but it was going to another email, so I couldn't freaking set it up anyway. So I had to call a family member for a lift. But I was a bit pissed off about that because they were meant to provide that service, and they didn't provide that service. So that was kind of annoying. I don't do it either. Yeah. You don't trust Uber. So I tried to install it, but obviously I put it on an older email address, and it kept going and trying to send a verification code to that. And I do have access to that email address, but I didn't have access to it on my phone. So Shane, if you actually had to hand fly this airliner, could you do it? I reckon I could. Yep. Right, we're going to turn the lights on now because we're on. We're going to do say intentions for the next flight, but because we're on pilot's life, we're going to turn some lights on, and we're going to continue going down. Yeah, we're headed to Las Vegas, but I don't think I've got scenery installed. Really? That's really weird, Glenn. So NRMA is who I'm through, and they provide rental cars in Queensland. We've got a few people in the sim. We've got Mr. Young Bopper, Mr. Evo's over there, Captain Kookaburra's there, and I think Richo's behind us. And then we've got a couple of people that aren't with us. Someone's in an A10 Thunderhawk down there, Thunderbolt down there, I should say. Oh, hang on, why didn't that go down? Oh, it's because we're on 9. You idiot. There we go. I'm probably going to be too high now. Music can go off. sim sounds can go up. Airport's over there. We'll be good. We'll be good. Alrighty, auto brake will go low for this one here. Gonna arm the brake. Does Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024 have the speed in it? Yep, it does. Yep. Go to 3.8. That's when the ILS will pick it up. Can you guys hear the sim sounds okay? We made Simfanatic an executive couch lounge. Yeah, he's good at lounging. Are we sure that he's not a are we sure that Simfanatic's not a furniture salesman and he just sleeps and tests couches all day? I swear that's what he does. He's like a sleep couch tester. He reckons he does something in computers. I reckon that's his cover-up story. Yeah, I know. We're going to lose some points for that. A cushy job. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. My father, years and years ago, used to work for the council and he used to take a pillow to work. He used to sleep underneath the cars. That's talent if you can pull that off.
Hi, Captain. The cabin is now secure for landing.
Important job, Messi. That massage couches are less reliable than yokes and pedals. Right, gear going down. Maple, we're doing a flaps full landing, flaps 40 landing Maple. I am, my friend. Look at that. Flaps going all the way down for Maple. Flaps 40. Flaps full. Yep. All the way down. We're going to turn on the approach. Approach is armed. ILS. Firm. Speed's dropping. There's the spear. He's going to turn around and look at us in a minute. There he goes. Hello, Mr. Spear. How good does that sound? I'm half deaf at the moment because all my ears are blocked, but that sounds pretty good to me. Excuse me. Suppose I better do some flying. High plane. Now, I feel like he's watching me in the spear, so it'll probably bugger my landing. Thank you very much for the gifted sub. That's a bit of a below the line sort of act that you did there, Symphonic. Only someone like yourself would naturally want to do that when someone's on final. That went to Michael from Canberra. You arsehole. That's a naughty move.
100.
Come on, get down.
50, 40, 30, 20. Retard. Retard.
Oh, she's a floater.
10.
She's gonna float all the way down. Float, 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 float. There we go. I won't even need to use the reverses on this one. Manual braking. And we'll make that guy there. Probably would have landed within the touchdown zone if Symphonic didn't drop in gifted subs. Thank you, mate. Appreciate it. Couldn't go on to a nicer bloke than Michael from Canberra. There we go. It was a bit of a wheelie, wasn't it? Yep. Not too bad for Sim Update 3. There we go. We're just holding short there. My work is done. About the only thing, the only bit of work he's done for the whole week. Just turn the parking brake on there for a second. That can go down. Flaps can go up. Drones can... I'm going to turn them off it now, even though we've got to go over the runway. Lights can go on. Okay. Is anybody coming down here? No. And rolling. That's a violation of 91.11. Are you just making that up? Are you just making numbers up out of your own rule book? I swear that's what that is. It's a bit of an angle on the taxiway. Yeah. And I don't know because this is default because I don't have Fly Tamper install. Obviously, I didn't end up installing it for 2024. So I've got to have a look at what I've got installed because I did a brand new install for Sim Update 3. Can't interfere with the flight crew and members. Yeah. Well, that is his nickname, Mr. Interference. When it comes to me anyway, I do the same thing. I'm more than happy to drop gifted subs when he's on final. The only thing is, when I do drop gifted subs for Symphonic on his stream, it doesn't improve or disapprove his landings. It basically makes no difference. Yeah. Like, he's already destined to do a crap landing, whether or not I mess around with him or not. Yes, that's exactly what I'm saying, Mr. William Kelly. They are bad either way. Because he's a pro. In his own lunchbox. Pro pilots don't eat dino nuggies in the middle of the night after they've had too many orange whips. Just saying. He's okay at GA landings? Well, he should be. He's a qualified private pilot. He does have the training, the background training to know what he should be doing. Oh shit. See, the performance is so good, my thing just keeps spinning around on me. I limit my interference to water bombing. I suppose I could have turned the APU on. So we're going to fly to... I'm going to turn sane tensions on this one. And we're going to fly to... where are we flying to? Los Angeles. So we're going to fly to Los Angeles on this one with sane tensions. So that should be cool. What is the time for you, Darren? It must be late. You Symphonic crew, it must be late, even on the East Coast. Hey Pringles, welcome. I'm streaming during the day because I got the flu and I don't want to stream in the morning because I look like death, and in the evening I look like close to death. So that's why I'm streaming during the day. Sane Tension says two-tone Murphy's voice. Yes, it does. I just don't use his voice because it's weird. I used it once and it just didn't feel right. So there we go. Bleeds can go on. Beacon will stay on. We'll do that. 9:43 in M. So you're in the middle, Captain Howdy. Engine 2 and 1 can go off. A little after 8:34 here on the West Coast, yeah. I'm ready to drop the $50 just for his voice in my AI. You should then. I like his voice, Shane. I would have Symphonatics. Well, Symphonitic can actually put his voice in the intentions. They do have a program where you can actually put your voice into it, and then other people can use it. So they do that. All right, guys, please drop in. What do you think we got when it comes to Pilot's Life? So we flew, I bought these tickets so we could fly these flights. So Phoenix to Las Vegas. Let's go to the actual flight. Drop in your 93? No, it wouldn't have been 93. A 74. Captain Howdy, you'd have to be absolute shit. You'd have to be so bad you couldn't wipe your own backside to get 74 on Pilot's Life. Richo 98, yeah, it probably, I'm thinking 96 to 98. All right, drum roll, ladies and gentlemen. And the winner is 99. The landing lights on takeoff. Does it reckon I turned them off too early? Interesting. So we got 99. Landing rate was 138. I have no idea what you're talking about, so I went low. As always, shoot low, and you were extremely low. But there we go. We got 99 points. If we have a look at the landing details, we pretty much landed just out of the touch. Oh yeah, out of the touchdown zone just. Their G-forces was 1.2, landing rate minus 138, so not too bad. 10 knots of wind down the runway pretty much. So we're going to take that, and we are going to submit that report, and then we're going to get ready for the next flight. With 99, yeah. Pringles had 98.7. How am I rigging the results? Come on, Inspector. But then again, I wouldn't expect anything more out of your mouth. You flew over speed. Did you see that? I didn't fly over speed. I dropped my flaps I flapped over speed. Did you see that? Oh. Hey, Emmett. I'm here now. The laundry's done. Who did you take out to the laundry? Hopefully, when you say laundry, did you take someone out to the laundry mat, or are you laundering money, or is it just clothes? How's the flu treating me? I'm probably about 30% better, but geez, man, it's knocked me for 6, hey. So I've got to go and take some more cold and flu tablets. Basically, the cold and flu tablets have been keeping me alive. Yeah, eating a sub for dinner and it has bread. Oh, here we go. He's here for 2 seconds and he's already dropped me Ken Lee. Holy cow. Holy cow. All right, guys, I'm going to be back in a second. I'm just going to go and take some tablets, go to the little pilot's room, and then we're going to do the flight into LAX. What I'm going to do, though, is I'm going to change the time because I want to see as we go in. So we're going to put it to... We might do a morning... Might do a morning. We'll shoot it around to the morning time. We need that on the Symphonic channel. Well, I can pass it on. I can definitely pass it on. And I can pass this one on too. And I'll give you this one as I duck out for a second. This is dedicated to Symphonic. He loves singing in the shower, and this is what he sounds like because we recorded him singing in the shower. Take it away, Symphonic. See what I mean? He could have had a career, that guy. Could have had a career. But he threw it all away. Being a furniture salesman. I'll be back. Eat my short, Symphonic.
Live your life within the moment, moment. And don't go wait until the morning, morning. You never know when it is over, over. All that I know is we'll get older, older. So let us dance this night away. move to the groove and the light that flickers. We get lost in the crowd, it's getting thicker. We get away from the drinks and chatter. Haven't said a word, but it doesn't matter. Feel the air get thinner. I'm standing in a blurry dream. No one else can see us. Live your life within the moment. And don't go wait until the morning. You never know when it is over. All that I know is we'll get older. So let us dance this night away. Feel the air get thinner. I'm standing in a blurry dream. No one else can see us. So let us dance this night away.
We're in trances, going off to different places, different planets. Watch your aura pass me by, losing balance. What if we run out of time and second chances? Empty-handed. You like fast life, you like to drive and get down and dirty, act like a bad guy. You want some love, you like when you feel like calling at midnight. You got the best of me, you got me losing sleep. I've been hopeful, baby, I was hoping maybe that you cross my path. I've been sinking lately, and it's hard to move. Think I'm stuck on you. We're in transits, going off to different places, different planets. Watch your aura pass me by, losing balance. What if we run out of time and second chances? Empty-handed. I wonder, would you love me better if I go? I'm not home. I wonder, can we trust the stars above to let go? We only got this life, no guarantees and stars and
Alrighty. Hey, Willie, what's going on? Are we in your PM, my friend? Are we in your PM? Excuse me. Alright, let's turn some lights on up here. Where's the friggin' down here? Let's turn the dome light on to the brightness. Actually, we don't need it that bright. Let's get set up here for another light. Pilot's Life. Light number 2. This one should take us to Las Vegas to LAX, so that's already in there. And I'm going to get a sim brief departure, and then we'll get everything set up good to go. Sim brief dispatch. That's a good thing with Pilot's Life. It will do it all for you. Excuse me. I'm sorry about all the gross sounds going through the microphone this morning, today. Generate that. Get rid of that. import that. All right, cool. So going to be taking off runway 26 right using the Ready Romeo 2 departure with the black, which is BLA Kilo departure. And we will be cruising up to 28,000 feet. So we're going to change that to 28,000 feet. We're going to be doing that. We'll put that away there, and then I'll get the aircraft I'll get the aircraft set up, and then I'll get sane tension switched on. Too many points of whiskey, or do you? No, you don't have to get up early. No, you can sleep in, my friend. You can sleep in. You can even be a good boy and have a couple extra points before you go to bed now. Wouldn't that be good? Board. And GPU cones. Let's join the gonna join the air stairs? No. I won't worry about it. Shade needs VR. I do have VR. I've got a crystal light and a crystal light super from a Pimax. Oh, sorry, Rosie, I nearly kicked you. Sorry, Rosie. So yeah, I do have VR. I've been waiting for Sim Update 3 to come out to do some more VR videos. So, and also waiting for the Toby to become native, which I haven't checked that out yet. The new update from Pimax rocks. Yeah, I've seen it. I just haven't had a chance to do stuff with it. There's Richo over there. All right, let's quickly get into this. As the aircraft is pretty much ready to go, it's deboarding. We're going to import the next flight in. How do you record it? It's been a while since I recorded a VR, but I've got basically, I've recorded through OBS and I have scenes set for it, but I'm with this, that's with the crystal light. I haven't recorded with the super yet. Hang on, re-import from SimBrief. Let's just re-import it for a second here. 30% increase in performance. Yeah. Well, I reckon I've probably got 40% improvement with Sim Update 3 compared to what I had before. So I can imagine what VR is going to be. It's going to be nuts. Let's load the aircraft instantly. Let's send to the McDo. All right, so that should already be in the weights. So we're going to go down and request the flight plan. And we're going to be out of here super quick. All right, flight plan's in there with Foxtrot, Tango 91183 is the flight number. And we're going to be cruising at 28,000 feet. And the cost index is probably going to be like 5 or something like that. But we'll just check it from the SoFlies. If anybody that is flying on Xbox, got any Xbox flyers out there? If you're on Xbox and you're doing airliners, you need to go and pick up the OptBrief Viewer Pro from the InSim Marketplace from SoFly. It's amazing. You won't regret it, because if you're just playing on one screen, you've got all your information here, your rates, your weather, everything you need that would be in SimBrief is all in here. So if you are on Xbox, do yourself a favor, go and pick this up. You'll love it. It's even great for PC. Cost index 6. So basically put SimBrief into your sim. It's fantastic. But if you do pick it up from the SoFly's website, make sure you use our discount code that they set up for us. It's not an affiliate code. They just set a discount code up for our community. I can't help you with the in-sim marketplace, but it's only like $8 or something. It's cheap as. But yeah, if you run an Xbox, absolutely. All right, requesting wins.
This might be right. Either you feel it or you don't. Might give it a try. Yeah. Our bodies collide. Baby, you're
All right, that's all done. Can insert that in there. Let's do the departure. Similar to the SimBrief EV plugin, but more info. Yeah, and the cool thing is it's actually spread out on the different tabs. So you got your general information, do your airline OKO, so flight number, call sign, airplane type. So it's got all the information in there. So it's even got like, you know, your alternative, how long the actual feet of the runway is, or what the surface level is, I mean, and so forth. So and that's just, then you got your flight information. It just has it split up to everything that you need, zero fuel weight and stuff like that. So it helps people out that actually don't know what that information means, but then if they know where to find it, they can plug it into these things. Excuse me. So yeah, it's a good tool and it's cheap. I like SoFly's pricing, what they do with their stuff, because they actually price their stuff the right way. What am I doing? All right, runway 26, right? And we're going to be using the ready to departure and the block Q transition. We're going to insert all of that. That's all good to go. Wind data's been linked in there, and if I go to the init page, our information didn't get put across into it, so we're going to have to flick it again. Then to the McDo, should be there now. Cool. Pref page. Yeah, we're pretty much nearly ready to go. Departure 26, right? Let's load, sync, calculate. Send that to the dude. McDo, that's in there. Cool. Happy days. And all right, so I've got to connect up say intentions now quickly, and we're good to go. Bear with me 1 second. I'm just going to do the Rudin, I think, is ignoring you, man. I would be too, you know. Just saying. All right, let's go. We are in A320. Full sign is an Airbus. And what was the number? 91183. One 1183. Let's auto that. Okay. And making sure this hasn't changed. Cabin crew and Who do we want? We're going to grab Taylor for the cabin crew today. Let's go to new flights. It's going to pick up the flight details. And then we're going to call for departure information. Cool. That's cool. Clearance is on 118.0. So we're going to grab that. Wants to do an update. Come on, man. Don't do an update now. Seriously? All right, I'm doing a Say Intentions update. Your respect for process. Thank you, Rudin. Say Intentions wants to do an update. Of course it does. This is probably going to kill the sim. But that's how much development Say Intentions does. They are always developing it. Oh shit, I think I did the install twice. There you go, I had to force close down Say Intentions. Say Intentions might not work after this. It might crack the poos. No, it says it's working. We'll see if this is going to bugger up. Let's reconnect. Sorry guys, this added a little bit more time. No, it seems to be able to work, so I'll just quickly check, make sure our settings are correct. Yeah, that looks okay. Let's go new flight. Should bring up the details. We're ready to push back anyway. Oh, cool. All right. Clearance is still 11.8. So we're going to just go down here and put this in 118.0. And this would be the first time I've used Say Intentions with this new app setup. So you'll have to let me know if you guys can actually hear it or not. So if you can't hear it, just let me know. Las Vegas clearance. This is a Frontier Airbus 1183 requesting flight clearance to Los Angeles.
I am working on that clearance. Stand by.
Could you guys hear that? You could hear. Okay, cool. He sounded like he was having a bad day. Good morning, Taylor. We're
Frontier Flight 1183, cleared to Los Angeles via the Ray Dyer 2 departure. Then as filed.
Good morning, Captain
Climb and
Offset.
maintain
We're ready for
6,000.
pushback.
Expect
I will
flight
inform
level
the cabin crew to prepare for
28010
departure.
minutes after departure. Departure on
Ladies and
125.9
gentlemen,
or squawk
we are preparing for
3246.
pushback shortly.
Expect runway
Please
26
ensure
right.
your seatbelts are fastened and all carry-on items are securely stowed. Thank you for your cooperation.
Cleared to Los Angeles via the ready to departure, then as file climb maintain 6,000, expect flight levels of 280 at 10 minutes after departure. Departing frequency is 125.9. Walk 3246, expect runway 26 right. Frontier Airlines 1183. All right, so we're going to go and put the squawk in. Is
Frontier Flight 1183, read back correct.
3246. Oh, I got to clear this out. 3246. She's a lady. Yes, she's a lady. And she's a professional one, so which
Boarding
means,
has started and the first passengers are aboard the plane. Welcome aboard Frontier Airlines, flight 91183.
she doesn't give me a chance to
Departing
speak,
from Las
though.
Vegas to Los Angeles, we kindly ask you to take your seats according to your boarding passes and stow your hand luggage in the overhead bins or under the seats in front of you. If you need any assistance, please don't hesitate to reach out to our crew. Thank you for choosing Frontier Airlines, and we wish you a pleasant flight.
All right, so where's 26 right? Is this guy here. All right, cool. That's easy to find. All right, let's get ready to push back. Taylor, if you can get everybody organized and seated, we are just about to push back.
Okay, Captain. I will ensure everyone is organized and seated. Ladies and gentlemen, we kindly ask you to take your seats and fasten your seatbelts as we prepare for pushback. Thank you for your cooperation.
GPU can go off, which we never connected, and that can go off. That's all good. Dim sounds can go up, and let's connect and start the push back, and there we go. We're on our way. Mr. Bopper's ready to go. Mr. Bopper looks like he's actually got the scenery here where we don't. You need to go the other way. And
Cabin crew, all
start
doors in
engines.
flight and cross-check. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome aboard Frontier Airlines Flight 91183, departing from Las Vegas to Los Angeles. We are delighted to have you with us today.
Delighted, everybody.
Our captain for this flight is Asaph, and our first officer
Asaph.
is... Joining me in the cabin
Any
are my
builds,
fellow crew
yep.
members, Sarah,
That's why we're
Mike,
flying there, Pringle.
Jessica,
I flew there
and Tom.
last night. Sim
We expect our
Update
flight
3
time
has
to
given
be
me about
approximately 45
30 to
minutes.
40% uplift in performance.
Now,
I've been getting
Let's go
between
over some
20 to
important
40 more
safety
frames.
information.
No,
To fasten your
no
seatbelt,
stutters.
insert
No
the metal
stutters
tip
at all,
into the
Pringle.
buckle
You
until
watch.
you hear a click. To release it, simply lift the buckle. Please keep your seatbelt fastened whenever you are seated, as we may experience turbulence. In the event of a sudden loss of cabin pressure,
You'll wait and see.
oxygen
All right.
masks will drop down from the
Do you
panel
want to put a
above
wager
you.
on it then?
Pull the mask towards you to start the
I'm
flow
more
of
than happy.
oxygen. Place it over your nose and mouth, and secure it with the elastic band. Remember to put your own mask on
Be
before
happy to.
assisting others. For those seated near the exits, please take a moment to locate your nearest emergency exit. There are 2 exits at the front, 2 over the wings, and 2 at the rear of the aircraft. In the unlikely event of an evacuation, please leave your luggage on board and proceed to the nearest exit. Life vests are located under your seats.
Hey, Big Jack,
To use
what's
them,
going on?
Pull the vest out, slip it over your head, and pull the straps to tighten. Inflate the vest by pulling the red tabs or by blowing into the tubes. Thank you for your attention, and we hope you have a pleasant flight. Captain, the cabin is ready for departure.
Captain Kookaburra and Big Hulk going up. Thanks, Taylor. We'll begin our taxi here in a second.
Okay, Captain. I will inform the cabin crew to prepare for taxi.
Las Vegas ground. This is a Frontier Airline 1183. We're ready to taxi to runway 26 right.
Frontier Flight 1183, Las Vegas ground, runway 26 right, taxi via Bravo 6, Bravo Alpha 2.
Taxi to runway 26 right via Bravo 6, Bravo and Alpha 2, Frontier 1183. So we're going to go down. Oh, just got thing in my eye. I'm sick of feeling like chop. All right, so we're going to go down to Bravo and then down to Bravo 6 and then down to Bravo all the way down here to Alpha 2, which will be Alpha 3. That's Alpha 2 down to here. So that's where we've got to taxi to. And we're basically going to be following this guy
ground down. Ready to taxi to the active Virgin 24 Alpha Sierra.
Hey, we got someone else with us. Who's that? Who's that? We got
Virgin 24, runway 26 right, taxi via Romeo Alpha 2.
We got someone else with us. Taxi lights can go on. That's cool. That's cool. APU.
Ground taxi via Romeo Alpha 2, Virgin 24 Alpha Sierra.
We can hear other people, which I'm not sure who that is though. Have I tried Beyond ATC? Which one is better? I haven't tried Beyond ATC. Reason why I haven't tried it is because this does traffic injection and all that sort of stuff, which I've got turned off, but it does all the extra stuff like the cabin crew and stuff, which Beyond ATC doesn't do. So I feel this one offers more serious stuff and entertainment at the same time. So I like Sane Tensions. I feel like Sane Tensions has been a bit more innovative than Beyond ATC. Mr. Mayhem 201, welcome to the stream. And Loki, welcome to the stream. Mayhem, was that you, was it? Was that you on the radios? So we need to go flaps 1 down 9. Think about switching to Sane Tensions. Well, you can always try it. Sane Tensions has the free 24-hour stuff, Emmett, to find out if you like it. But you've got to pay extra as a once-off fee for the cabin crew stuff. It's a once-off. But you can do the 24-hour thing, and you can have it all for 24 hours and test it out. Oh. Auto brake can go on. Everything else should be pretty much already good to go here. And we need to go down 1, 6, 7, 8, 9. Jesus Christ, I've just, yep, nearly lost points there on pilot's life. Taylor, just to make your flight a lot harder today, maintenance did let us know that toilets or washrooms 3 and 4 are out of order, so we only have the washrooms available at the front of the aircraft for today's flight.
Understood, Captain. I will inform the cabin crew and make an announcement to the passengers regarding the washroom situation. Ladies and gentlemen, we would like to inform you that washrooms 3 and 4 are currently out of order. We kindly ask you to use the washrooms located at the front of the aircraft for the duration of the flight.
Didn't she?
Thank you for your understanding.
All right, so we need to get over to tower, which is going to be 118.75. So while we taxi down, I knew that was going to happen. Where are we? Alpha 3, we're going to go down one more. We're going to swap over to 118. Oh no, I'm way off. The only problem having radios down here, and you got to do them by yourself. There we go. So we're going to switch over to tower. We're going to keep going down. Yeah, absolutely. No, well, this is an only economy flight anyway. Oh, I didn't turn the chrono on. Job. And then we're going to go over to departures, which was... what did they say departures was going to be? 125.9. I believe is what they said. 125.9. So we're going to pop that in there, get that ready. 125.9. So we've got our next two frequencies.
Vegas Tower, Virgin 24 Alpha Sierra, holding short of runway 26 right, ready for takeoff.
Virgin 24 Las Vegas Tower, runway 26 right, winds 200 at 8, RNAV Leland cleared for takeoff.
So that's someone else on say intentions who are just taking off the same runway. I should be able to see him in the sim though, but I can't see him. It might be because they have the scenery and we don't. That could be what the problem is. But he was just taking off here. And that's the cool thing with say intentions. You can have a bunch of people flying around in the CTAF areas and you can hear each other. Sounds like VATSIMs. It's basically very, very similar, except it's not real people talking on ATC. Well, it's not real people actually in the control tower, so to speak, but it's real pilots. Las Vegas Tower, this is Frontier 118, holding short, runway 26 right. At Alpha 2.
Frontier Flight 1183, Las Vegas Tower, runway 26 right, winds 190 at 7, RNAV Rudy cleared for takeoff. Frontier Flight 1183, continue taxi to runway 26 right via Alpha.
He wants me to go to Alpha now. He just changed his mind. I can't believe he just changed his mind. So I've got to taxi down to the next one. I can't. He cleared me for takeoff, and then he told me to taxi down. Good on you. Now I'm probably going to lose points for that on Pilot's Life. What's this one? That's B1. What's that one going to be? Oh, shit. I don't know what he was talking about Alpha then. I'm just going to say we're holding at 21 right at Bravo. This is B2, yeah. Las Vegas Tower, this is Frontier 1183. Unfortunately, we misunderstood your taxi intentions and we're holding short runway 26 right at Bravo 2. Wonder if he's going to tell us off. I thought it was down here anyway. It's all good. He'll work it out. He's taking his time to work it out. Las Vegas Tower, this is 1183, holding short runway 26 right at Bravo 2. He might have cracked the shits because of
Frontier flight 1183, runway 26 right, winds 190 at 7. RNAV Rudy cleared for takeoff.
Cleared for takeoff, runway 26 right, winds are at 190 at 7. Frontier Airlines 1183. All right, guys, let's go. Oh. I'm starting to struggle now. Sorry, guys. Freaking this flu is so crap. Oh, shit up, toe greener. Isn't it man flexing? Apparently not. Here we go.
Frontier flight 1183, contact departure.
One 1183, contact departure on 125.9. Overspeed, yeah, it I don't know why it wouldn't go into flex. I don't know. Obviously I stuffed up something. Las Vegas departure, this is Frontier 1183, is currently at 4,800 on climb to 10,000.
Frontier flight 1183, Las Vegas departure, radar contact, climb via the SID.
Climb by the SID 1183 Frontier. I'm ready for the butter overspeed maintenance inspection. Yes. Well, it wasn't overspeed. I just over flapped is what I like to call it. I just over flapped. Oh. All right, we're on our way to Vegas, and if we have no stutters in there, Pringles is going to give me a pink slip to his crapped out 182 with one seat. So yeah, I can't wait to take his plane. Overflaps means something different here. Of course you would say that, Inspector. You dirty man. Oh. I think we might just do this flight into Los Angeles, and we might call it there. I won't probably do the flight to back to Phoenix. I'll be knackered by then. I just don't have the energy with this flu. Right, he's going to give me another higher altitude climb in a second. Oh, he did say I can ascend by the SID, didn't he? Climb via the SID, yeah. So, which means I can basically keep climbing, so... Which we're going to do. So we're going to go straight up to 28. And lights can go off. There we go. And
dear guests, we have just climbed above the safe altitude, and I am pleased to inform you that the use of electronic devices is now allowed. Please feel free to use your devices as we continue our journey to Los Angeles. Also, our onboard Wi-Fi service is available for your convenience. Thank you for your attention.
Taylor, there's a very demanding passenger that's in the our lowest of economy seats called Symphonic. Can you please make sure you put the shackles on him and make sure he doesn't do anything? We will alert the appropriate departments when we land and authorities to take him out. Let's see what she says about that. We're taking
Understood,
Darren out.
Captain. I will ensure that the situation is managed appropriately and keep an eye on the passenger.
I don't know why I said take him out for. That's just going overboard. We've got to take him out. I don't know what that was for, Darren, but anyways, apparently we're taking you out. Oh my God. God. There's some lightage up happening up here.
Frontier Flight 1183. Climb and maintain flight level 280.
Climb and maintain flight level 280, Frontier 1183. Another flight on Frontier. Yes, we're doing another Frontier flight. Yeah. Well, these are routes that they fly, so...
Frontier Flight 1183. Contact Los Angeles Center on 124.625.
Contact Los Angeles Center on 124.625, 1183. $124,625. Los Angeles Center. This is Frontier 1183, passing 20, flight levels 20, on climb to 280.
Frontier Flight 1183, Los Angeles Center. Good morning.
Good morning. How was breakfast?
Frontier Flight 1183, breakfast was great. Thanks for asking. How's your flight going?
A couple of toilets are blocked up, and people have to use the toilets at closest to the cockpit. And I'm smelling other people's problems. Other than that, the flight's great. It is sane tensions, yeah. We're just having a mess around.
Frontier Flight 1183, sounds like quite a situation up there. Hopefully it gets resolved soon.
This is why I like sane tensions, because you can mess around and have a bit of fun with it. Your medicine is doing your heading. Oh, it's funny. Situation or shit. Yeah, absolutely, Pringles. Absolutely. I hear you, my friend. I hear you. All right. What have they got us doing? Are we flying in or out over? Oh, we're flying in. All right, we're definitely going to do a ILS and a runway 24 right then. There we go. Sounds like a plan. 24 right approach. Well, that's what I'm hoping they're going to give us. But they might not give us that. We'll have to wait and see what they're going to provide to us. But we'll see if we can nut that out. The area control seems to have a lot spare time. Yeah, so the thing is, I don't have traffic injection turned on. So they do the cool thing is they now do sorry, my memory's, I'm just foggy at the moment. They do traffic injection for airliners, which is cool. So you can turn that on, and the performance is like not much hit at all, and therefore like you can hear everything that's going on, and it's a proper ATC because they're trafficking them around you and stuff like that. But also, if you want to do GA flying, is you can be in a CTAF, and they do traffic injection for GA as well. So you can have like a bunch of your mates flying around and a bunch of AI traffic, and it's going to move it all around in there for you. So super cool. So they do a really good job. What? Change it to Oz Flight Comedy Hour? I don't think so. I don't think so. Should have said the crapper is backed up and we're swimming in poo up to here. See what he says about that. No. And the thing is, you can hear all your mates talking, all your other fellow pilots as well. So, but obviously because I've only got it set on local, I can also set it on so I can hear all the other pilots on the same tensions network, but we've only got one pilot around us now. So I honestly think same tensions is definitely worth the money. Right, I'm going to put the flight plan in that we're going to this one because we're running out of
Ladies and gentlemen,
points.
this is your flight attendant speaking. We have now reached our cruising altitude, and I would like to thank you for your patience during our ascent. We will begin our snack and drink service shortly, featuring some delicious options like our savory pretzel bites and refreshing beverages. After the service, we will also have items available from the Frontier Airlines shop for your convenience. Thank you for flying with us today, and we hope you enjoy the flight.
All right, so I put in for 24 right ILS, just in the hope that would actually get it. See what happens.
Frontier Flight 1183, expect the Angel 4 arrival. I'll have you descending in about 20 minutes. If you'd like to descend now, just say the word.
There we go. So we got what we wanted and we didn't even need to ask for it. So thank you, Michael. I appreciate it. Thank you for hanging out. Looks like we picked the wrong week. That's out of what movie is that out of? That's out of the first one of the Alien movies. I can't think of the name of it. Saved my life at the moment, but that's what that's out of. What makes the plane turn? When all the passengers get up from one side, so the pilot basically calls. The pilot says, everybody now move over to the right side. We need to turn the plane to the right. So everybody in the left seats jump over onto the right seats, and then the plane goes that way. And then if the pilot says, oh, we need to go straight, everybody in the right seats and the left seats stay in their seats. Then if the plane wants to go left, everybody in the right seats have to go over to the left side. And that's how the plane steers itself in the air. Yeah, that's how airliners fly. It's basically like playing what's that party game when they spin the thing and then you've got to put your left leg on the right bubble sort of thing. It's like that. Same thing. Drugs is strong. Sorry about that. Oh, now I've lost my voice. I had no voice then. I sounded like a 16-year-old symphonetic for a second. I went to say something and nothing was there. I sounded like a 16-year-old symphonetic. Oh, that's funny. Oh, there it was again. My voice is breaking. Oh my God. Yeah, I think we'll make this the last trip for today. I don't think I've got another one in me. I need to rest my voice and go and have a sleep. Nah, it's alright, CF. It's alright. I'm way better than what I was a few days ago, that's for sure. What's going on, Mr. Glenn Fitzpatrick? Hope you're doing well, my friend. G'day, g'day. I'm going to win myself a 182 today is what I'm going to win. On the behalf of Pringles. After today, he's going to be flying my plane. We offer our express deplaning services where we just open and exit doors in flight. Yeah, absolutely. Yep. That Gleason, so top of dents there. What's all this, Pringles? Didn't you know that you and I, you could have had the 206 as a present. Well, we've done pink slips for the plane that you fly, so that I won't have any stutters. Well, if I have a couple, that's just normal flight sim, but you know, like the major normal stutters that everyone talks about. You get your 182 impounded, yeah, and it's fit to unfly, yeah. Yep. Oh, someone's in the WB Sims 152.
Speed 280 knots.
How come my speed's not 280 knots? Speed 280 knots, 1183. Weird. No. No, no, no. Oh my god. Won't let me change the speed. Why won't you let me change the speed? 0.62 is pretty. It's only because we were like 0.6 on the cost index is the reason why we're doing this. Do you have to actually switch the auto to change it? Switch that off for a second. Actually, I wonder if I'd just change the cost index. Yeah, I'll just change the cost index. There we go. That'll get us up a little bit quicker. If you did the Alaska Airlines LAS to LAX, you would be flying at E175. Well, this is actually meant to be an A321 flight, but I changed it back to the A320. Excuse me. So I'll get a bit of speed up. When I did the test flight in here last night, Las Vegas was still cashing in. So it may look a little bit better this time coming in. We'll have to see. I think I'll do an AI series of you explaining how the plane flies. Please don't. Please don't. I don't know if we need that. No, if I see a single stutter, you win. All right. All right, guys. I'll be back. I just need to go and blow my nose. I'll be back, guys. It won't be long.
Frontier Flight 1183, descend via Angel 4 into Los Angeles, altimeter 29.83.
Oh, I just got a call as I was taking my headphones off. What's he want? He wants me to descend. Frontier 1183, we will descend via the Alpha November Juliet Lima 4 into Los Angeles. Altimeter will be 29.83. We still have 20 nautical miles before we're at top of descent. All right, looks like we didn't get any other calls. And top of D is just happening up here. So we'll be going down to 820. Cool. The sun's coming up. Oh, what's down there? What's that? That looks weird. Oh, they're fires. They're fires. There's fires down there. They're actually fires. What? They're fires. There's smoke coming out of them. They're fires. I wonder if it's putting it in there. That's actually fires coming out of there. Area 51, I don't know, but that's smoke and fire. I can't zoom in any more than that. I've never seen that in the sim. Sane Tensions must be doing that. Because I know Sane Tensions can put smoke and stuff in the sim, but that's weird. You don't see much smoke. It's definitely smoke though. That's fire, because you can actually do firefighting stuff in Sane Tensions. So you can fly and put that out. But there is there fires over in California at the moment? I know they're at high risk again. When I was at Area 51, it was on fire. Sure, I'm sure out of all the people in the world, they want in Area 51 to have people to be able to recreate what the aliens have brought to this world is you, Fozzie. Yeah. Yeah, Mr. Scientist, genius scientist Fozzie is going to recreate anti-gravity and free energy for the rest of the world.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have left our cruising altitude and are now beginning our approach to Los
936
Angeles.
acres
We kindly
of fire
ask everyone
in the
to
area
return to your
you're in.
seats,
Really?
stow
That's
your trays,
interesting.
and fasten your seatbelts. Please note that the use of the lavatories is no longer permitted at this time. Thank you for your cooperation as we prepare for landing.
936 acres of fire. I wonder if Sane Tensions knew that and they put that in. That just... I could still see the smoke over the hill. Interesting.
Thanks for the heads up on the ops brief add-on. It is awesome, mate.
You're most welcome, Schmicker. Are you using it for Xbox? I think you're an Xbox, aren't you? But yeah, it's really, really good. Need some more drag. Just puts it on the one page. Yeah. Yeah. See, I can read the stuff from SimBrief, but on a different screen, so it's not necessarily for me, but I use it because it puts stuff in the right order, so it's easy to go and grab your cost index and stuff like that. But for Xbox users, I can see why it would be so much advantage with one screen. So yeah, you're welcome, my friend. Just a shame we don't have a discount code we can give to people for the in-sim marketplace, but yeah. This guy's been a bit quiet on the mic, to be honest with you. Like, we need to get down. Like, get down, like, get down. And he's not doing much. $12.99 is still cheap. Yeah. Yeah, they price this stuff pretty good. They understand what it's worth, what it does. But yeah, it fills the gap. It's good. We'll need some more drag. Want more boards out. Glenn says only 2 years till Flight Sim 28. Current makeplace will be out of date. Yes. Yep. Yep.
Frontier Flight 1183, descend and maintain 5,000, turn right heading 305 vectors for the ILS, runway 24 right approach.
Vectors to runway 24 right ILS approach, turn right heading 305, descend and maintain 5,000, 1183 Frontier Airlines. Right, turning right 305. Descending down to 5,000. Vectors to ILS 24, right? Okay, cool. Music can go off. And we're going to get ready for the approach in. Standards can go off. To the QNH, which I was just about to get. Is 110.11. The QNH.
Frontier Flight 1183, contact SoCal approach on 124.3.
Contact SoCal approach on 124.3. Frontier 1183. $124.30. SoCal approach. This is Frontier Airlines 1183, currently at 10,500, descending down to 5,000 for runway 24 right.
Frontier Flight 1183, SoCal approach.
Captain,
Good morning,
cabin
Los
is ready.
Angeles. Altimeter 29.88.
Ladies and
Expect
gentlemen,
the ILS runway
we are now
24
on our
right approach
final
into Los
approach into
Angeles.
Los Angeles. Please turn off all electronic devices and stow them until we arrive at the gate. Ensure your tray tables are put away, your seats are in their full upright position, and your seat belts are fastened. We will be arriving at Gate Midfield Satellite
They put us
201B.
vectors over the mountains.
Thank you for your cooperation.
Expect, he's got to tell me. Turn left 210. Thank you. I just had another one come in, so he didn't read it out because I over-talked on the radio. Yeah, you just have to be quick because I got to jump on the radio. Thank you, honey. Frontier Airlines 1183. Thank you. Turning left 210, descend and maintain 4,000. Establish. We'll let you know once we establish on localizer cleared for ILS runway 24 right. Jesus, the timing on everything at the moment is not that great. Mrs. Oz is just a legend. We're gonna miss the runway. I think we're gonna miss the runway, but it may have. This is gonna be a pretty quick sort of thing that's gonna happen here. Shit. This is gonna be quick. Sorry guys, I'm not gonna be able to watch the chat for a second because I need to have other things up. Yeah, I know. Mrs. Oz is a legend. She even brought me in some chocolate too. So Kobe, we need to be at 2-2, and we're gonna be hitting. Oh, we're gonna be hitting Merce. So actually, we might be all right. We might be all right. Got to slow down, so we're gonna put some flaps down because the plane's slowing down. First notch flaps. And it's friggin' must be like 50 degrees in this room at the moment. No, he's actually put me on the correct position. Look, there's fires over there too. Look. Another lot of fires. We've got fires everywhere. Yeah, there's more fires. That must be a St. Tensions thing. Does St. Tensions really do that kind of thing? Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, so you can fly missions and stuff that I haven't taught you guys or shown you guys yet. So you can do missions and stuff. I'm about to stall. What's going on with the throttle? This is very, very interesting. Oh, you could do it in 2020, Mike Coffee, with Sane Tensions. Look at my angle of attack. Come on, engines. Something going wrong with my auto throttle. That would not be fires. Someone said there's fires over there though. No, you can't you see the fires there? They're right there. But I've got more important things to worry about fires at the moment. I've got to land this plane. Yeah, you can do fire missions, yeah. I'm not going to do one today, but I've got issues with my throttles here, so. The auto throttles crack the poos. And we're nearly
Frontier
stalling.
Flight 1183, contact Los Angeles Tower on 120.905.
Contact a tower on 120.95, Frontier 1183. Don't know what's going on with this plane, but it's cracked the poos. Come on, hurry up and get the 2095 because I need to look what's going outside. Plane. I don't need this shit today. Los Angeles Tower, this is Frontier 1183. We're just about to capture the ILS for runway 24 right.
Frontier Flight 1183, Los Angeles Tower, roger, continue approach.
Right, full flaps, gears going down. Not sure what's exactly going on with the autopilot here. But we are coming down. And I can't see shit. No stutters so far. No. I told you, Pringles. What's this telling me over here? Auto throttle, yeah. That's because we got issues with the auto throttle, man. See, there are fires over there. Like, look. More fires. It's 2 lots of fires we've seen. No. I pulled it out of position, Bopper, because it wasn't doing anything when it was in position. That's the thing.
Frontier Flight 1183, Los Angeles Tower, winds 200 at 4. Runway 24 right, cleared to land.
Runway 24 right, clear to land. Winds are 200 at 4. Frontier Airlines 1183. I'm going full manual. There's the stadium. No stutters yet, Pringle. There's the stadium. I can see the airport coming in. I'm probably going to be a little bit off, I would say, here. There's the friggin' runway. There's the runway. Yeah, I have no idea what the auto throttle just decided not to work properly. Thought I was having a WASM for a second, but... No, full flaps. And we're coming in hot.
500.
So some of the airports still cashing in because it's a brand new install, so
100. 50. 40. 30. 20. Retard. Drive.
landed it like a Boeing. There we go. What do you mean you'll keep your 182? There was no stutters. Did not have one stutter. Where was the stutters? We had none. There's no stutters. You sook bag. What stutters are you talking about? I'm not seeing any. Right there? No. Yeah, there's a little bit. Just a smidge. Just a smidge. Just a smidge. But I bet you if I flew it in again, there wouldn't be
Flight 1183, welcome to Los
because it was
Angeles.
still cashing in.
Contact ground on 121.75.
You got to fly into an airport a couple of times before it's in
Ladies
your
and
cache.
gentlemen, we have just landed at Los Angeles International Airport. Welcome to the City of Angels. Did you know that Los Angeles is home to, Hollywood? The entertainment capital of the world? Also, the iconic Hollywood sign originally read, Hollywoodland. Thank you for flying with Frontier Airlines. Please remain seated with your seatbelts fastened until we reach our final parking position. On behalf of Captain Awas F., First Officer, and the entire crew, we wish you a wonderful day ahead. The local time here is 6:55 a.m. If you have a connecting flight, please listen closely. Flight 1234 to New York departs at 7:30 a.m. from Gate 42, and Flight 5678 to Chicago departs at 7:45 a.m. from Gate 55.
Los Angeles ground, this is Frontier Airline 1183. We're holding short at runway 24 right at Yankee. Runway 24 left, I should say, at Yankee.
Pleasure.
Frontier Flight 1183, runway 24 right, winds 200 at 4. Cleared for takeoff. Frontier Flight 1183, runway 24 left at Yankee. Hold short of runway 24 right.
Frontier Airlines 1183. Just in case you boys did notice, we had a beautiful buttering touchdown on runway 24 right. We're now holding at Yankee and requesting to taxi to the gate of your choice, please. It's just giving me permission to take off. Is he for real? Excuse me.
Frontier Flight 1183, runway 24 right, taxi via Yankee, cross runway 6 right, then Echo Romeo, cross runway 24 left at your discretion.
Huh? Yeah, alright. Let's just do whatever we want to do. I don't know. I think he's getting me to go back to the runway. By the sounds of it. A 97.8. I reckon it's going to be like a 96 on this one. To be honest, I'm not too fussed. I just want to get out of this hot house and get underneath a fan at a moment. This room is sprinkling hot. But as you can see, same tensions. It's not 100% correct. It does make mistakes, but that you wouldn't see on like a VAT sim. But then again, you don't have to wait. I'm probably just having a hot sweat at the moment. I keep having shivers and hot sweats with this fever from the flu. But as I guess it's different. Like, I look at this as sane tensions is good for a bit of fun. Oh, I didn't even land with any of my lights on. Oh my god. Yeah, I don't even know what I'm talking about. Sane tensions is good for fun, good to fly when there's no VAT sim around it, and it's a good compliment to have. I'm on 20. Should I grab 2024? Is it worth it? I think it's worth it now, but it's a hit and miss when it comes to is it going to run on your PC. So performance is great for me at the moment. compared to what Sim Update 2 was. So, but yeah, I honestly, if it was me over again, I'm never going to install 2020 again. Like, I'll put up with the bugs that come with 2024 because I think the Sim's much better anyway. So guys, there's no stream tonight. That's why I did the stream earlier, because I'll probably be in bed by like 8 o'clock tonight. So we'll be back on Tuesday and Wednesday, and there won't be any stream next Saturday and Sunday because I'm away at a family event. So you won't see any streams from me then, but there'll be a bunch of videos, probably 2 videos out this week. Crashes to desktops, not really, Ernie. I'm not seeing any. I was getting some freezes and stuff in Sim Update 2, but I'm not seeing anything now. I was so certain I wasn't going to get... Actually, to be honest with you, Pringles, I'm happy with those performances of those stutters compared to what I used to get with Sim Update 2. We will, Michael. We will. I'm staying out of trouble. But if you haven't watched it, please go and watch and drop a comment. We released 2 first impression videos out there. If you've got nothing to do or if you're a little bit bored, feel free to go and check those out. Preston Gamer, thank you very much for the subscribe. We are so close to getting to 100,000 subscribers. We've got some awesome content coming out for you guys. But yeah, feel free to watch those videos. Hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, leave a comment in there. And that way we can keep doing those types of videos. I'm really focusing on some hardware content and stuff, as well as news content for the channel. So we're trying to be able to showcase a lot of different hardware manufacturers, because there's a lot that people have heard about. There's a lot that people don't know about. And there's a lot of new stuff coming out. So... and we want to be able to showcase and let them know this is the place where people like to watch that sort of stuff. So, Mr. Bombastic, how's the song go? Mr. Bombastic, I can't sing it. Oh my god. Can we make this guy? Yeah, we can. You no worries, guys. Sorry I wasn't all over the comments like I normally have. Is there a good flight sim? Microsoft Flight Simulator on 2024, maybe on PS5 one day. If not, mate, you've got to basically go and do the Ace Combats, I think. Are they still making Ace Combat these days on PS5? Plague stream? What do you mean by the plague stream? I don't have plague. Tried those? Yeah, well, you're on a console, my friend, so it's not really a stimulated sort of thing. If you want sims, you'll need to... Your best bet is to use PC. Taylor, thank you very much. Please prepare the cabin for deboarding, and thank you very much for all your hard work today. And please let know the federal agents that SimFanatic will be going to the watch house. Thank you very much.
Okay, Captain. I will prepare the cabin for deboarding and inform the federal agents about SimFanatic's situation. Thank you for your guidance today.
Thank you for your guidance. She's thanking me for her guidance. The last person. There we go. Can you fly to Orlando? No, Mr. Bombastic. I'm not flying to Orlando. Oh, there we go. There's some more status. No, we're just about finishing. We're finishing up. Is anybody on that we can raid? Can we continue the raid on? Do we have anybody else we can do? Let's have a look. Who's on live? We got Midnight Maverick on. Is he? He's got 20 people watching. Oh, we could. There's some other flight simmers on. Let's go and do a raid over there. There we go. Let's continue on. I'm going to send you guys over to someone else. We're going to do a raid. How cool is that? Just give me a sec. We're going to do a raid. I want to thank you everybody that continued their memberships. We had a couple of donations in there from Marion and also Schmicko. Thank you very much for doing that, guys. I appreciate it. And thank you to FS Mods and A Pilot's Life. Oh, I need to do the Pilot's Life thing for a second. Hang on. I'm just going to bring this over while I'm trying to get this raid organized. Flight reports. A 99 and landing lights below 10,000 feet we failed. Oh my god, let's submit that one there while we can. And we're going to get this customization. I forget where the raid is. Oh, now my thing's going bad. It's redirect, isn't it? It's called redirect. There we go. Cool. We can't raid him because he doesn't have it switched on. That's too bad. Doesn't have it switched on. Doesn't have it switched on. Anyways, we'll probably be back on Tuesday. I really wanted to get a stream out tonight, so or today. So thank you, everybody. I love you lots. Have a good simming time. Hopefully, Sim Update 3 works for you guys, and I'll see you in a couple of days. Hopefully, we're a bit more go. So, anyways, love you lots. Go and check out those videos. Thanks, guys. See you around.
If someone's pouring up a drink, I'm calling shot.